What up, everybody? Everybody, what's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the What's Up, Everybody podcast here with my co-host, Sweet Tea.
We back.
I'm liking the beanie, Sweet Tea.
Thanks, man. It's cold outside.
It is freezing. First time we've had snow in Simpsonville, South Carolina, since about 2015.
No, I mean we've had little dustings. We don't really ever get snow.
Nothing like this, so.
Yeah.
I mean, all I remember is Evan came in for I think it was Johnny Hendricks.
He's our brother. Evan's our brother.
Our other brother. And he was supposed to fly out like on a Sunday and he had to stay for like a week because it was snowing so bad. You know?
Supposed to be a quick trip in for the weekend. Got snowed in for like 5 days. But the thing about having snow down here in South Carolina is that we have no budget for snow. No. So we don't have plow trucks. I mean, we have like the main highways and roads that get plowed. But all the small rural communities, no plows happening, no salt crapping in. So we're stuck, dude.
Done.
And the whole place shuts down.
Which is amazing.
Because we barely get snow worth anything. And then it just gets really cold, so everything freezes, and then we just have ice. But this past weekend, we had like a legit snowing, and I mean, we got like 8 inches.
Yeah. I knew it was actually going to happen. Normally, when it says it's going to snow, it never happens. Like everything around Simpsonville gets snowed, except for us.
Yeah.
But I knew when I was driving down one of the streets, and you had like all the power line people out there making sure that everything's secure, that it was going to happen.
Yeah, I didn't catch any of that. So yeah, I mean,
we barely made it here. We struggled. We were all over the place on the road here coming to this. We about died a few times.
Pretty sure we hit at least 4 360s mid highway just to get to the location to film. But yesterday,
for you guys,
there was nothing happening.
Nope.
So that's why this podcast is getting out to you a little bit late, because we was snowed.
Sorry, dude.
In.
It's my therapeutic cane that just fell off. So.
Theracane. Got to get the knots in the back.
Dude, this thing's amazing.
Keep the back nice and massaged. So, but yeah, man. Other than that, if you haven't done so already, I encourage you, go check out our latest upload with WB showing off his legit shooting skills,
marksman skills.
The marksmanship wasn't terrible. I mean, you and Phil started off, again, spoilers, if you haven't seen the video, skip past this if you want to go watch it, or you can stay here, listen to everything we're about to say, and still go watch it. At the very least, give it a thumbs up. But it was interesting to say the least. I got to be honest, man. I love you. You're a really talented guy, but you looked like a fish out of water up there.
I felt it. I knew going out there, and I told Philip this, like we had maybe 4 times to practice, that I was just going to wing it, and I did. I went out there and just did my thing, going with like zero preparation. And the stuff that we practiced on was I don't think it would have helped me prepare for that anyway. I mean, we were just working on hitting targets. We went over a little bit of the rules, and that was it. There was a lot of thinking on the go, having to work your way around obstacles, and on top of that, just like the fight game, there's a lot of preparation that goes into it, and a lot of adapting. When you're out there, there was zero adapting. Like I had no idea what to do when it came to that. They had specific targets that I had to hit in a certain order. But when I got up there, I was just thinking, hit the target. If you had to shoot from the targets left to right.
Variable depths and distances and shapes and sizes and
all the targets. Yeah, I'm picturing going into this thing that they were just going to have targets lined up, side by side, and for the rifle, just targets out there that are side by side. I didn't know we had to actually go find these targets. Like, oh my God, look binoculars and try and find it and range it, and then the pistol part of it, I'm thinking I just had to shoot from left to right, ping, 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 ping. I didn't know they were just like scattered or, in different shapes and sizes. And it was difficult. It was fun though, which motivated me because it was fun. That's why I liked it. And I sucked so bad that I definitely don't want to do that again. and I want to go back and just show everybody what's up.
Yeah,
that I'm better than that.
It was definitely rough to watch on the sidelines. Supposed to be a 3-day event. He was there for half of the first day. So, that's always a good thing. But like anything, it's about experience, and you learn the little nuances, and you learn the little things that, like you said, you can't necessarily practice. Or it's like when you start in the martial arts, we don't teach you the nitty-gritty right off the bat. You kind of learn it as you go along.
Yeah.
And that's one of those things where the more you compete,
I jumped right in with the pros.
That's how you got to start. How else? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I jumped in right in with the pros. We had guys on our squad that bought 55,000 rounds of ammo just to burn.
Just
I ain't
to
got
practice.
the time to do all. I ain't got time to do all that.
Yeah,
I got other stuff, but still, it was fun.
Yeah,
definitely embarrassing. But I think all your encouragement while I was there, zero, Tony. It helped me out a lot. So thank you.
Well, I knew he didn't practice, so I wasn't going to pat his back for not putting in the work.
I could put in the work. I was going through camp.
He could. There was days he was farting around. He could have done some work. You know what I mean? But anyways,
in my neighborhood,
that's neither here nor there. Neither here nor there. Didn't practice. Is what it is. You know what I mean? Go watch the video. Yeah. You'll see what I'm talking about. I mean, it's video proof.
There is video proof.
Yeah, so go check it out. You know what I mean? Let us know what you think.
Well, now it's your time to jump out there now. So you got to do it. Do it with me. There's no maybe. You already said verbally that you would do it.
Yeah.
They got a little one in April. Philip already told me we got to prepare for it.
My third child's due in April, so there's a 100% chance I'm not going to be there.
Doesn't matter.
If you could go over 100%, like legitimately, that's where I would be in that. So it ain't happening in April.
Tony's third youngin is going to be.
That's right.
In this world.
By the time I ain't gonna be thinking about doing no shooting stuff, bro. Well, I'm gonna be thinking about how I can make more money to take care of my family. That just doesn't stop.
YouTube,
growing.
Bro, it helps. YouTube, you gotta hit that subscribe button. You know.
Yeah, you gotta need your help. Button. Need your help. But no, for real. So not only do we have that video drop, we had Gamma tournament, which took place, which is pretty cool. For those that don't know, Gamma is a mixed martial arts tournament geared towards novice competitors. You cannot have had more than 2 sanctioned MMA fights to compete in Gamma. And you have, I'm not sure the youngest that can compete, but I know it's pretty young. We definitely had 7-year-olds
out there. My nephew Jax competed like on a 30-minute notice. One of the guys got sick and he jumped out there. It was from ear to ear. Let's do this. He ended up getting third, but we had kids out there from 7 and up, teens. We had adults competing, and the rules are with the Gane. I think they should do this with, guys that have retired, maybe a little older, who can't be taking shots to the head like us younger guys. You know what I mean? I think you get a lot of guys that retire from the sport of full out, MMA and still want to compete. I think this is a great way to do that. If they had like a senior division or a pro division, you're not getting paid, but you're competing. There's no headshots.
There's no headshots. I was getting there.
Sorry,
and then he interrupted and did that whole thing. But
you paused and then I continued.
I paused because you came in and started talking, so I could not speak anymore.
Video proof, guys. Go back and look.
So, anyways, what's cool about this tournament is that it's MMA, so you can do everything that you can do in MMA is allowed, except for no head strikes, no strikes of the head at all, period, which is what WB was referring to. It's great for young kids who maybe want to start thinking about this. Like you have football, you can play football, you can play baseball, you can play soccer, but you don't have MMA competitions that you can do to prepare you for that college and hopefully like having a career in it. So Gamma is a great opportunity to practice that without the headshot issues or concerns there, and you cannot do submissions below the waist. So no like heel hooks, no potential injury causing stuff like that as well. So really cool tournament to compete in if either A, you want to get started, you want to get your feet wet, that way you're not jumping into a full-blown Mammoth Sniper challenge with zero experience, or if you love the sport of MMA and you're a little bit older and you don't have really any desire to get knocked out or lose teeth or get busted up,
boom,
great tournament. So you can go check all that out at GammaUSA.org or .com. I'm not sure. We'll link it down in the description to check that out when the next one is.
They're all over the world.
All over the world. They happen all over the country. We've been fortunate to be able to host it, and
we did two. Have two events.
We've done two already, so it's a really cool experience. And like WB was saying, man, we had some great athletes, some great competitors getting out there and fighting and laying it on the line.
Yeah, so that's going to be one of our uploads for next weekend, I believe, or next week.
We'll see when we can get it out there.
Future stars of MMA, future stars out there. We got these young kids out there scrapping, throwing up arm bars, triangles, side kicking, spin kicking, leg kicking. It was cool. It was a lot of fun to watch. And we refereed. Well, I not refereed, but we cornered. Me, Dad, had a little competition. Weston, my buddy Trent, Spence. So go check out that video. It was a lot of fun.
For sure. Haven't released it yet, so you can't check it out yet.
Not yet.
But it'll be in the future, hopefully.
What we got? We got anything coming up?
Well, we had the Chikazi fight happening.
Yeah, dude, the Chikazi fight, the Chikadze fight.
Yep.
Giga versus Kattar.
Mm-hmm.
And I was right.
Yeah, but did you really see it going like that?
I mean, I picked him because I like him, and
that's how WB makes his picks. Forget skill set.
No, dude, I like the dude.
If he likes you, he's picking you.
It's like if I had Chris Weidman versus somebody else, I'm always going to pick Chris because he's my bro.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
I'm not going to sit there and be like, nah, this guy's going to beat Chris. Nah, dude. Same thing with we've had 3 hours of chilling online for the UFC Twitch. We watch fights.
They're practically brothers.
Right now, he's coming down. He's moving in.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, he was. I mean, look at their faces after the fight. Did you see that picture that UFC put it up?
No,
Giga and Kattar, and Giga was cut up. I mean, the worst cuts that I've seen in a while. And Kattar looked like he didn't even get touched.
I know. I watched the fight, so I saw it happening live. And the biggest thing that I liked from Kattar is just his use of elbows from any range. He's really good at maybe he can come down and maybe teach you something about that.
Yeah, dude. I need to start throwing more elbows. Kattar, I need you down here. What's his reach? Because he just seems like he has some abnormally long arms. Does it not look like that?
I'm not sure what his reach is.
I feel like his reach is ridiculous. I mean, he almost killed Jeremy Stevens with an elbow.
Yeah.
And I think that's what
his unique timing with him and when he likes to throw his elbows is just really impressive. And elbows are those things where they're like spinning back fists.
Yeah.
Like it's low output, like low energy output, but the effects of the elbows can be substantial.
If it doesn't knock you out, it's cutting you. If an elbow's not good and not knocking you out, I mean, if it's a graze across the forehead or a cheekbone or a bridge of a nose, it's going to cut you. So, and throughout the fight, you take enough of those, I mean, you're just bleeding out in the cage,
mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I remember Tyron Woodley nicked me. It was a little nick. I mean, right on the tip of the elbow. It didn't even look like it was hard and just gashed me open across my nose. First round of the UFC 205 fight. So, I mean, I've taken a few elbows. Yeah,
but you never really got cut like that.
No, I've been cut more with headbutts than I have with elbows.
Yeah.
My last two fights.
You didn't headbutt Muhammad as well? You guys headbutt each other?
I got cut right here, right over my eye. It was like 10 or 11 stitches. And then Jeff Neal, I mean, you can still see the scar from it. That was a big – we both cut each other on that.
Mm-hmm.
Just going in, throwing
Matt
strikes
Brown
at the same
cut
time.
you pretty good too, though, I think.
I don't remember. I know there was cuts. I think there was an elbow. It was like some little ones underneath my eyes. That was it. So those little ones underneath your eye bleed like no other.
Yeah,
little
any sort of head nick, just because of the vascularity in the head, obviously to feed the brain and all that importance. I remember I bumped my head on my trailer hitch, like my tailgate when it was up, just a little stab on the top of the head, and blood was pouring down my face. So
the only one I remember you getting cut was the baby reveal.
Oh yeah, I got cut during my son's gender reveal. I got scoped by a massive hunting rifle that I had never shot before, so didn't have the experience. Cut my eye, but I did hit the target. Didn't miss.
Was it top or bottom?
It was right in the center of my forehead.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
But I also gashed my head up in two when I was like a little kid. I remember that one.
Bled like a
day.
Yeah.
My dad super glued it back together because, why not?
I've done that as well. I got headbutt in practice, which is why headgear is important.
In training.
In training, ladies and gents. There's a lot of guys that come in here and train and they don't wear headgear. We don't wear headgear. Well, you need to. It's literally you wear headgear because of headbutts. And I ended up getting cut, and Dad super glued that bad boy together. That's what super glue's for, I'm pretty sure. Gluing skin together. That's what I hear anyway. That's what Dad says. Yeah. Dad says that. Which means it's true in his eyes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, makes sense. You can glue everything else together.
Yeah, why not your skin?
Yeah, throw some little water in there.
Boop. Done.
Glue it. Don't even have to deal with nothing crazy.
Yeah. What do you think's next for Kattar?
I don't know, man. Ortega.
Yeah, that would be a good fight. He just got beat by Volkanovski. He got beat by Max, and he got beat by Volkanovski. Kattar just got beat by Max a year ago, pretty much. And let's put those guys together.
Ortega that'd be a good and Kattar. That'd be really good.
Yeah. And then you got Max is out. Was there anything come out why he was out? He got injured.
I didn't see why he got injured. And I don't know who they're going to put in to fight Volkanovski. Or
I heard it was Zombie. I thought it was Korean Zombie.
Is he going to end up stepping in there? That'd be awesome.
Yeah, Korean Zombie is always fun to watch, man. Throwing up twisters and knocking dudes out some crazy ways.
I know he had disturbed a previous injury
and just re-injured it.
He aggravated the injury, so he's out of the title fight.
Hope it's not his knees, man. For all the knee surgeries I've had, take care of your knees. Knees are knee injuries and shoulder injuries are the worst.
Korean Zombie in talks.
Okay, it's in talks. Got you. So we got Colby Covington. We got him versus Masvidal. And I've been seeing I see some videos the UFC's putting up of how close these guys. Man, UFC knows how to. They've been in the game for a while. They know how to set up a fight. And all the videos that I've seen, it's just where Colby Covington and Masvidal were like best buds. They were cornering each other, they're high-fiving each other, encouraging each other to go out there. And I want to see the videos of them just not friends anymore, Because all I've been seeing for the UFC is how these guys were buds, nothing else. And now they're getting ready to duke it out. Who you got winning that fight?
Colby and Masvidal?
Yeah.
If you're looking at it from an objective standpoint, you got to say Colby Covington.
Got to say Colby.
You got to. But then he's fighting George Masvidal. I picked Ben Askren to beat Masvidal every day of the week during that fight.
Yeah.
Just because I saw what Damian Maia did to him. Just hold him down. Keep him down there. That was freaking Askren's bread and butter. So
you see him flying in him? You think that's going to be another?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know when it comes to that, and that's kind of his thing. I saw Darren Till beating Masvidal just because of his size, and then he gets floored. So that's the thing about MMA. It sucks if you're looking at it from on paper. I see Colby Covington as slightly less than Kamaru Usman.
Yeah.
Right, which has been proven in their last two fights.
Slightly, like a niche,
kind of like you and Woodley. Like it was like could have gone either way both times. They hurt each other. They hit each other. So with that being said, I feel like Colby can do the exact same thing Usman did to Masvidal.
Yeah.
But Usman and Colby didn't have that training history, and they didn't have all of that. Now, it's been a long time since they've trained together, but you still kind of have a feel for their tendencies, what they like to do. You can kind of
how to get it. You know how to get in each other's heads because you've been buds for this long, so you know what hurts, what doesn't hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What kind of jabs at you a little bit. So I can't wait to see this press conference. If they're going to have one, they got to have a press conference around this.
Yeah.
Got to have a press conference. So that's I think confirmed, and that's for February.
March.
Mm-hmm. February. Okay, so we got a little bit of time. It's going to be here quick. Mm-hmm. There are some other ones I thought that. Of course, you got the Whitaker and Izzy fight, which is going to be
new
awesome.
Announcements. I don't know of any other new ones. They were talking about Lewis and Tuivasa, but I don't think that was legit.
Yeah. That was kind of a weird. That was weird. Tuivasa. I didn't see that.
It was like a mock-up, I think. I don't think it was like actually a thing. But then you have the Cejudo trying to step in and fight Volkanovski, and Dana White shut that down.
I saw where he's like, all right, UFC, like, I got a little bored because I was beating, what do you say, TJ Dillashaw. That's what he said. I got bored with these guys. I got married, had a baby, but now I'm re-energized. I'm ready to go. Let me get this fight or something.
And Dana White was like, no, shut up and sit down. And then Cejudo was like, yes, sir. Like,
yes,
okay.
yes, sir.
Because he was like,
is he coming back, though? Is he going to fight again?
I don't know. If he does, he's going to have to fight.
Work his way back up?
Work his way back up. That's what Dana's saying. Like, who does he think he is? He can come in, jump the line, fight for the title after 2 years
how does Conor do
whatever. It? Conor is the biggest draw in the history of the UFC.
Okay.
43% of people know who Henry Cejudo is within the MMA realm.
And, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Conor McGregor at this point is like a Chuck Norris.
Global name.
Yeah, he's like a Chuck
Norris. You can ask anybody, like, hey, man, do you watch UFC? They're like, huh? I'm like, Conor McGregor. Oh, like cage fight and stuff. Like, yeah, like, you know what I mean?
He's
it's like
guy.
He's even bigger than the UFC.
Yeah.
In terms of, Cejudo is like, he retired and people are like, so who?
So who?
No. You know what I'm saying?
So he just goes this off the top of his head. What the heck?
Yeah. So I mean, I think he's a great athlete and a phenomenal fighter, but he does not have that pool that Conor McGregor or Nate Diaz or even Masvidal can be like, I want to fight this dude at this time. Make it happen.
It's the size.
It was the same issue as Mighty Mouse.
In boxing. Like, yeah, it's the size that matters. Like, you guys look at these 125ers, 135ers, and no beat. Like, they probably a lot of these guys could beat me, but what I'm 100%. Saying is, it's just they don't look at these guys. You look at everybody knows the heavyweights. They know Francis Ngannou, but when they look at the smaller guys, they've never been that appealing.
Everybody knows the talkers and the knockout artists. They don't really recognize the tacticians, and like being fast and a smart fighter is not like a huge draw to people. It's like this dude crushes people. He puts people to sleep. People recognize that. They know that. That gets shown on Sports Center top 10s, not the Mighty Mouses who are completely just outsmarting you and out-puzzling you for 5
which
rounds.
I find entertaining.
Which a lot of people who understand the sport of MMA do. Like when you fought Rory, or even when you fought Willie the second time. Oh, that was such a boring fight. But if you understand what's at stake at every freaking millisecond of that fight, it's like you on the edge of your seat the entire time.
Yeah.
But
it's like in Japan, the bigger, the more dramatic, the better. When you look at the 135ers, they're just not big and dramatic. I mean, you can try to be dramatic, but people aren't going to take you seriously. Mm-hmm. Kind of like it comes off super cringe when you got somebody doing that.
Yeah.
But you get somebody, around 170 and up, especially that heavyweight genre. It's like that's why in Japan, it was like a one weight class. That's it. It was heavyweight. Mm-hmm. Like when you fought K1, it was all heavyweights. A big dramatic flares,
Bob
people want to see
Saps,
that. Yeah.
Akibonos, like just freaking. The only time a little guy got some love is whenever he stepped in to fight.
That big dude.
Yeah,
was that Japanese?
Genki Sudo.
Is it Genki Sudo? That's right.
Yeah, bro. He was fighting that big, like, sumo
That was back in the day. It was early 2000s?
I guess. I don't know. But that's just how it is. So who ain't getting that fight? Dana White was like, absolutely not. Like, I don't even know why we're talking about this.
No. But we got some really good fights in the beginning of this year.
Mm-hmm.
We got
specifically the one coming up this weekend.
Yeah. Gane versus Ngannou.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Gane? Francis? Is it Cyril Gane? Cyril Gane.
And Francis Ngannou.
Okay. So, which is good too, kind of like the Masvidal Colby. There's some beef there. Former training partners. I don't think they were best friends, but they were training partners. Some old footage of them training together leaked out there.
I know we made it big time. Apparently, a clip of ours made it onto one of the UFC countdowns.
Shut up.
I'm not sure which one, but yeah.
Wait, one of our what? From the podcast?
Yeah, we did a breakdown on Ngannou versus Gane
let's go.
if they were to fight.
Where did you see that at?
Used it. Well, somebody from the UFC hit me up and they asked us if they could use it, and then we said yeah, absolutely, but I didn't know if they were going to put it in there. Then somebody confirmed on a comment.
Let's go. We gotta see it. Trying to look that bad boy up, but yeah, we kind of broke that down. Did we break it down last week? I think so. I know who we want to win.
No, it wasn't last week.
I know who we want to win.
This was like a year ago when we broke down
But that's going to be a really good fight. And what's so special? What's crazy about this is that this could possibly be Ngannou's last fight. I think he confirmed that. Correct.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's going to happen if he goes out there and just crushes him, or if he wins. Is he going to stay with the UFC? I know there was some talks between him and Tyson Fury, boxing with MMA gloves on. I don't know if he wants to go that route. I mean, Francis Ngannou's about making that moolah. So, but, you know, watching Cyril Gane fight, man, he looks like a lightweight when he's out there. I love to watch him. He just finessing people in and out. Good technique. You know, having his opponent swing and miss, feinting it up, fast leg kicks. He's a quick heavyweight, and he's like 6'5". He's a big boy.
They're big for sure.
And that's the difference. That's why I love this fight so much. You got like the powerhouse of Francis Ngannou who can just knock you out with one punch against the tactician, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I like about this fight. Who else is on that card?
Really, outside of the main and co-main events, it's really not that great of a card.
Got you.
You have, except for like I said, the co-main event. You have the third fight between Brandon Moreno and Davison Figueiredo. How many times have they fought each other?
This will be third, I think.
This is their third one.
So the first one was a draw, I believe. Second one,
Moreno won.
Yeah, so now they're bringing it back. Why such long period of time between each one? You know, when's the last time he fought? It felt like it was a long time ago.
No, it wasn't too long ago.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it was.
But every one of them were great fights. They were great fights.
Yeah.
And
June 12th.
I like about Moreno is the fact that he doesn't look like a fighter.
Yeah.
You know, not really crazy shredded, but Figueiredo is shredded.
Mm-hmm.
He is shredded. He looks like a freaking just bulldog.
Yeah.
You know, good physique. Wish I looked like that. But is it Brandon? Brandon
Moreno.
Moreno. Yeah. So he just doesn't look it, but he goes out there and does work.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like Ryan Hall.
Yeah.
I know firsthand what that dude's about, bro. That dude just tie you up in a knot.
Yep. So kick off the main card. You have Cody Stamen versus Saeed Nurmagomedov. So you know that because of his last name is Nurmagomedov that
he's going to be a serious wrestler.
100% legit at what he does. He is 14-2. He's fighting Cody Stamen, who is also a really solid fighter. He's 19-4.
Dang.
So that's how you kick the card off.
Yeah.
Then it goes into heavyweight. You have Sergey Spivak taking on Greg Hardy.
Greg Hardy, okay.
Yep. So he's fighting again. Big heavyweight bout. And then you have Michael Pereira, the flippy guy.
Yep.
The flippy dippy guy who was supposed to fight on your card.
Right. He got injured.
He was supposed to fight.
He's supposed to fight the
that Russian
guy.
No, that was this weekend.
Yeah, that was supposed to be this weekend.
Supposed to be this weekend, yeah. He's supposed to fight Muslim Salikov. That fight fell out, so now he's fighting against Andre Fiallo.
No, who's fighting him?
Pereira, the flippy guy.
So did the Russian guy get injured?
Yeah, he got hurt.
Okay.
So Pereira's like, I'm ready to go. I want to fight. So they got him on this card. So like I said, outside of the main and co-main, but when you have the two baddest men on the planet fighting,
yep,
you don't really need anybody else on the card.
Nobody.
The baddest
got the heavyweights
on the planet.
And he is. I mean, the baddest dude on the planet at this point is Francis Ngannou because he's champ.
Mm-hmm. And he's the biggest.
He's the biggest. Dude, I can't say how you can be that big and shredded. He's so freaking huge.
Just, yeah, man.
What's he doing?
Genetics
What's he
and
upbringing
and digging,
like, who are his parents? I want to know what they look like.
Wells. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Freak of nature. You get the freak of nature versus another freak of nature because Gane is also big and shredded and fast. And so it's super interesting, that fight.
I'm excited for it. I can't wait. That's one fight that I definitely want to watch. But we need to go live. Actually, I won't be there.
Can't. We got an appearance down in the Charleston area that we're going to be.
Maybe we should do a video on that.
Definitely.
Do a day in the life
of, bro.
Day in the life of, man. Going out there, hanging out, me and you taking that road trip. Yep. You know what I mean? Doing some street racing as we're going down.
Yeah, watching the fights. I have no idea what you just said.
I said, get some street racing in as we're going down.
Yeah, in the G-Wagon.
The G-Wagon, or should we take the Audi?
Oh, your call, bro.
We can do it. We're only there for a day. We're coming right back, right? Or are we staying?
Well, if we watch the fights, you ain't going to be able to midnight, 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
So we might be
just
catching a hotel
in
room
Charleston.
down there.
Yeah. If you're in Charleston, I need to come see me and Sweet Tea this coming weekend.
Yeah,
this weekend, this Saturday.
As long as we don't get snowed in.
It's supposed to snow again?
Again, dude.
Stop.
It's supposed to snow again on Friday. So we'll see, bro.
Let's go. I mean,
we'll see.
Let's go with the snow, but I want to go. I would like to take that trip to Charleston and meet some of the fans. So if you're in the area, not sure where at in Charleston, downtown Charleston.
Charleston Sports Pub.
Charleston Sports Pub. Come and see us. Come see. Hang out with me and Sweet Tea.
Yeah.
Watch some fights together.
Pops might be there because we actually have a fighter fighting in Charleston at the same time. So we'll see what time all that works out. But it'll be a good time watching the fights.
Afterwards, then you come hang out.
Yeah. Speaking of the fights, who you taking in did you pick? Did you say who you're going to take in that fight?
Gane.
You're taking Gane?
I'm taking Gane.
I'm pulling for Ngannou.
Bro, you did that last time and you saw what happened. Sweet Tea.
Yeah.
Come on.
You know, I wasn't expecting Chikadze to get tired like he did. He was like hanging on for dear life the last 3 rounds of that fight. It was crazy.
And Ngannou is literally about to leave the UFC after this fight.
Yeah, I know.
I'm peacing out.
I know. I mean, some people might see that as kind of like a sketchy move. You know what I'm saying? Like not a good move, not a respectful move. But when you're the baddest man on the planet, you know, and you're fighting other terrifying men, and he's not a McGregor level draw, but he's in the next
new Jackass movie.
That's right. So obviously he's got a name.
Give me a second, dude.
I feel like he could be paid a little bit more than $500,000 to defend the title. Yeah. Not to mention kind of the way they did him dirty with the interim title. It's like he just won the belt, and then a few months later they were wanting him to fight, and he was like, "Bro, I'm not fighting. Like, let me." And then interim champ.
Boo.
But yeah, man. So I'm kind of pulling for Ngannou.
Okay.
Kind of giving that I'm the W. I'm like, I got the W. I'm the champ. Peace out.
I mean, if he leaves the UFC, do you think people like, I
don't know where he's going to go.
Throw some money. I mean, is he going to go boxing? Like, what's he going to do? He must have a plan.
I guess.
He must have some people throwing money at him.
Well, at least in these other organizations, he can get sponsors. He can make some real sponsorship money. Yeah. Not maybe, definitely.
I mean, you get some sponsorship, but still, I mean, you don't know what that's going to be.
Legit. He's sponsored by Gymshark. He's obviously getting movies. I don't know if he's getting paid for Jackass, but
I mean, they probably got to give him a little something.
I'm sure he can go like pose for artists to like sculpt his body for masterpieces.
Yeah, he's definitely got that body for like, just you should do like a body of him in marble like they did the Greek gods back then. I mean, were they really that shredded? Because those guys were shredded.
Probably. They had to like work for everything, bro. They had to walk everywhere.
Do the Olympics buck naked?
I mean, I ain't about that life. But
me neither. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know why that would make you stronger. I don't know why you chose that to make you stronger.
I don't know.
So you're just thinking.
No, that's just going through their head,
Like, I got to be butt naked while I wrestle. I might as well be shredded.
Yeah.
Maybe. Let me go lift these rocks.
I mean, you got to be naked. You want to look good naked in front of everybody watching you. You want to be shredded. You want to be like, all right, look at my big bod so you don't look at my wiener.
I mean, it's going to be kind of hard not to see that if you're wrestling.
Unless they really had a leaf.
That's true. Most sculptures have a leaf there, so there's got to be some truth to that.
You know how legends are. Mm-hmm. There's got to be some truth to it.
It's got to start somewhere, man.
Yeah. I mean, could you wrestle somebody naked?
No. What? I mean, no. I'm not going to wrestle another.
Or just running, period. I mean,
I've run up the
stairs at my hand. No. I run up the stairs. Done that naked before in my house. And, I mean, kind of discomfortable.
Just tell me no?
Kind of discomfortable.
I was about to agree that I could do that.
You could run.
Naked.
I could. I think that would hurt.
I mean, I'd have to throw on some Vaseline so I don't chafe or nothing, but I feel like the aerodynamics would be
better.
Absolutely, bro. Literally, you're just feeling nature.
Yeah.
I would have to do it outside. I couldn't run naked on a treadmill. That would just be pointless.
But I feel like, you got a nice breeze going through your section
areas,
down there,
man.
your areas down there.
Yeah.
It's
just getting
great,
the full.
Man. And you probably don't overheat. You know what I mean? You won't get hot.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
'Cause you,
We'll see, man.
yeah.
I don't know. Any other fights coming up exciting you?
I mean, the Izzy and Robert Whitaker fight.
Yeah.
That's going to be fun.
I don't know who they have on that card yet, but
it's supposed to be a massive card, I think.
Well, every numbered card is going to have some legitimacy to it. I don't know what it's.
I mean, he's at this point the guy to beat Izzy.
Yeah.
You know, like unless you throw Gastelum back out there. That is his hardest fight.
I know
that was his hardest
fight
fight
at that moment in time, but people have bad days.
I know.
People have really good days. I feel like it was not a great day for Izzy and a really good day for Gastelum because since then he's kind of been like, ooh, talking about coming back down to welterweight like it's so tough.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Wow. His last welterweight fight was Tyron Woodley, I think.
Was it?
I think so.
He lost that one.
Yeah, which that was questionable too.
Split,
that was like super close.
Didn't he lose to Neil Magny too?
Did he lose to Neil Magny?
Or did he beat Neil Magny in Mexico City? Because
you
were supposed to fight Neil, and then Neil took that fight instead.
Yeah, I get it. I was injured. That's the thing that hurt my rib, right?
No, you were fine.
He got injured.
I think he's supposed to fight like Matt Brown or something.
No, I think I was supposed to fight Neil Magny. It was out there, and then I think he got injured, which is why.
Nope.
No.
Gastelum was supposed to fight somebody in Mexico City.
Yeah.
The person Gastelum was supposed to fight got hurt. Neil Magny was like, I will jump in and fight, and which took your fight off.
Yeah. Which is good because I like Neil Magny. We trained together.
One time 14 years ago, dude.
Still. I mean, that was a while back.
See his connection to people? That's why when he comes to him picking fights, you really got to kind of like question his.
Dude, if I've talked with you, you're my friend. If I even just like, hey, like you're now my friend for life.
But don't you think that kind of gets you in trouble sometimes when you're out there like high-fiving your friends all the time, trying to fight them and win money and beat them and go hopefully get a championship?
I don't know why I do that, man. It's just like my thing. I don't know why I do that. I'm out there high-fiving guys. I can't put myself in like that I'm going to kill you mode.
You don't have to be there, but you don't have to high-five your fighter 15 times in a fight.
I guess because I'm just excited that he's out there with me and we're fighting each other. We're just, hey, let me high five you,
I feel like you just don't know how to not be overly nice. And that's kind of like a little pitfall maybe.
No.
Somebody commented on one of the videos, an exact thing that I noticed was when you fought Bilal, every time you bumped his hands, he made you get so close to him to bump his hands so that he could get in takedown range.
I didn't even know that.
100% took advantage of your niceness. I saw it every time.
What a butthead. How dare he do that?
Yeah, he did. I mean, whether he's going to admit that or not, that's what it looked like. So, I mean, I'm just stating
can't be high-fiving dudes no more, especially if they're wrestlers.
Can't, because they're going to make you come to them, and then you do, and then they're like, all right, cool, thanks, boop, boop, boop.
Take
you down. Maybe just like one at the beginning, and then that's it.
Yeah.
You have to
like
actually
in the very
practice
beginning
that,
of the thing.
Though.
I do need to practice
touch gloves, touch gloves now. And then that's like it. Like, all right, this is it. Boom, I respect you. Bam.
I even had my wrestling coach, Coach Davini, he gets mad at me when I apologize. Like if we're out there sparring and I hit him a little too hard or something, I'm like, sorry, man. It's like, don't say you're sorry. He just really makes him mad. Look at that picture, dude. Polaroid.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't say you're sorry. Just go fight people.
Yeah.
And then be nice afterwards, after you win.
I got to bring that back out. You gotta get that I don't know, that kill you mode.
Not kill you mode. It's just gotta be something that you have to understand, like I'm still nice if I don't bump his gloves or give him a hug. I'm still a nice guy. I can still respect you. Nobody else does that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Need some ideas, guys.
People like Max Holloway. People are like, oh, dude, fellow NMF. Max Holloway doesn't bump gloves 15 times a fight.
He sits there and look at the guy commentating, dodging punches.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, some could argue that that's not very NMF-like to
do that.
But he's still in the running.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Sweet Tea.
You need to practice.
After this.
You need to practice.
After today.
Non-stop wrestling and non-stop.
Not to lose.
Not touching people's gloves every second.
Yes, sir.
Right, people? I mean, who's with me? We need to get some wins over here.
I know.
2021 was rough.
It was terrible. I go into 2021. This is my year.
Yeah, dude, this is my year to
And then I
fall on
lost.
my face. But hey, maybe it'll light a little fire under your butt.
Yes, sir.
You say that about after every fight, and it's a little cliche, but maybe this time it's real.
Maybe, yeah. I feel that after every fight. I just cannot. I can't not get tired out there.
Yeah, you can do better things the righter way. And that's it.
I was doing like 5 rounds with Chris and his buddy, and I was tired. Tired
one time.
So there's 2 weeks before the fight, so you can only do that one time.
Yeah, no excuses. Just do better at doing better, and then
Thanks, Tony.
win.
Thank you, sir.
Simple as that. Now you got all these wrestlers coming out the woodwork. Hey, I want to fight Wonderboy now because so you got to show them.
Yeah.
Get back in that. Come on now, let's do it. You were there. You ain't
I
getting
gotta
any
pull
younger.
my singlet back out.
You ain't getting any
The
younger.
wrong one. Gotta get my singlet back out.
100%, dude. Get your leaf back out,
I'm gonna start wrestling all naked, man.
dude. Like they did
If
back
I come
in the
out,
day.
you better be ready.
Olive oil and nudity.
Mm-hmm.
So you're
What
serious.
was that wrestling? What's that? There's legit like Turkish wrestling.
Of
where
course
they-
it
where they
is in
wear-
Turkey.
They oil up. They have like these things that are sticking. They have like this. They dump oil all over their body. They have
Like
these
motor oil,
No, it's just I don't know
Olive
what
oil.
olive oil maybe.
canola oil,
I don't know what kind of oil it is.
safflower
It's
seed
like
oil.
Turkish grass wrestling, and they're sticking their
Don't
hands
Google
down each
that,
other's
guys.
pants, trying to flip each other over. Like everybody in the village is jacked because it's like a their sport.
Yeah, well, there's a reason.
Turkish
it's not globally
grass
recognized.
wrestling. I think it's what it's called. Look it up, guys.
Probably Turkish. Take away the GR in grass wrestling. I can't say it on air.
Yeah, no, you can't.
Steven's over there trying to spell it.
I was like, wait a second, what?
So that's really what it's called. Over there doing
You
that.
said jackass.
Yeah, but that's an actual animal.
True. Okay.
I think.
It is. What I didn't realize that would bring me into this next thing that now I know why people keep donkeys in with the herd. They will freaking kill everything that steps in there. I had no idea they were that aggressive.
Where did that come from? Where
You
did you learn
said
that?
you
TikTok?
jackass. No, animals. I Googled it.
You
I looked
Googled
up YouTube channels.
for no reason.
Yeah.
She was like, hey, man, I wonder why people keep donkeys in there. First off, I never saw people keep donkeys. I know if you want to get rid of coyotes and stuff, you keep
You
a
got
donkey,
a donkey.
to protect the hens.
I saw this one thing where
and whatnot.
No, just a herd. They'll take care of cows, everything. You step in there, even dogs. They'll kill dogs. It was like a donkey sitting there and 2 dead like wolves, coyotes or whatever. They grab him by the nape of the neck and just stomp on him. I'm like,
Good job.
What?
Kudos.
No
dude.
idea.
Kudos to them donkeys.
I want a donkey.
If we did that to you.
No.
All right, guys. Well, there you have it. Another episode of the What's Up Everybody podcast.
Is it time already?
Yeah, man. We're sitting at that 43, 45. You got something else to talk about? You want to keep talking about donkeys?
I mean,
will
we can
say
sit talk
that
about anything.
I am thinking about starting a YouTube channel where I change animals' hooves. I don't have any experience in that. I do not
How
know
addicting is
anything
that?
about it. But every channel that has some sort of hoof cleaning / re-shoeing has millions of views all of the time.
Mm-hmm.
I saw one last night. Some guy started a channel 5 months ago. He's only got like 130K subscribers, but every video's got like plus 10 million views.
Is he cleaning hooves?
Yeah, he just changes hooves.
I think
That's
and
it.
like building a bus into a mini home does great too.
Yeah, but that's kind of overdone. You don't have any mini hoof things out there right now.
No, you don't.
I only know of like 3. And this guy just, all he does is reshoe horses. It's not even like graphic. It's not even
He's got millions of views.
millions
on that
of
bad boy.
views. He posted a video like 3 months ago. It's got like 54 million views.
Oh, stop. 54 mil?
Yes. Nuts.
Golly, dude.
Just to watch him change a horseshoe.
It's
So
crazy. Well,
if you want to get into that, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. There's a good chance that
Tony's going to be doing that from now on.
yeah.
All right.
'Cause y'all seem to love that.
Yeah. Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Go be checking out our videos, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you ring that bell to let you know when our next upload is going to be up.
It's going to be happening. Next upload is going to be uploaded. Don't forget, if you're in the Charleston area this weekend and you want to watch some fights, head down to Charleston Sports Pub to come hang out with mainly WB. I'll be there tagging along. Maybe
Cody will be there. He'll be there hanging out.
But yeah, come see us and watch some fights happening.
Let's go. Sweet Tea, high five me up.
Catch y'all later.
Peace.